I push him a little bit harder and stuff like that. Marlon's a nice guy, and he's always smiling and happy, and everyone likes Marlon.
Manny.
He raps hands better than I do. I taught him how to rap hands, but now he's better than me.
Does Manny really need Postal or Crawford? Does he really need to prove himself anymore? Or just look for the big names?
Yeah, he doesn't need to prove anything, but the thing is, there's not a lot of big names out there for him at this point, you know? I mean, again, Mayweather would be a great rematch, but I mean, they're both supposed to be in retirement. But the thing is, like, the winner of this fight is going to be the best 140 pounder in the world. And, you know, and that's who a guy like Manny would have to fight. I mean, to really generate some pay-per-view numbers that we need.
Is Manny willing to fight someone division up? Being that he's gone up to 154.
Manny always goes up to 147, but he only walks around at 138. So Manny at 140, I think Manny's best fighting weight is 140.
Is Danny Garcia or a possible Terrence Crawford opponent a better fit for Manny, given the road? Because Carl Moretti said yesterday he thinks that Mayweather-Pacquiao too can happen in 2017. Maybe just do one more fight here, and then you get to that fight.
True, and the thing is, you know, you could fight any one of those guys. You know, I mean, even Broner. Again, you know, if Manny has 2 fights left in him, I would definitely like the second one to be Mayweather. So, I mean, I don't care who we fight. Because Manny's competitive with all those guys. I mean, I'm not going to say he's better than all those guys, but potentially he can be as good as all those guys out there right now. I mean,
you don't believe he's better than them?
He's a solid fighter. I mean, but the thing is, we all get a little bit older, and we all slow down a little bit, and you know, he's not the same guy that beat Ricky Hatton a long time ago and stuff like that, but the thing is, he's still a great fighter though.
But some would say even at his worst stage, he's far more talented than Garcia, Crawford, Postal.
Well,
do you believe that? I mean, would you second that?
We can say that, but you know, facts are facts. I mean,
because he looked
just because you tell me you can beat me, I want to. All right, let's get in the ring and see.
I mean, you're as good as your last fight.
I'm a realist. I like to see, because like Roy Jones, when he used to say, well, I said, Roy, why don't you fight Frankie Lyles, who beat you in the amateurs twice, or Stevie Collins, who has challenged you twice, and they're both my fighters, but you won't fight either one of them. And he didn't have to, because on paper it looks like he would win, but that's on paper. But I still wanted to see those fights happen to show me, you know. So I mean, Manny would have to show. He'd have to show me. I mean, the thing is, we can never go into a fight thinking that this is the easy fight. That's not going to happen with Manny Pacquiao.
That's remedy for defeat.
That's not the way he trains. He's not like that.
Bottom line is that for this fight, Victor Postal's best path to victory against Terrence Crawford is what? How does he win this fight?
Oh, boxing.
Yeah?
Jab is a big part of that. Is get height and reach advantage, and he needs to use that at his best.
Do you think Postal would lose post decision? Do you talk about that, being that Crawford's, would say, the favorite, the American?
We're worried about that a little bit. I mean,
because it has the potential to go to a round.
I think the fight will go to a round. But the thing is, you know, we talked to the commission, and we talked to the head guy of the commission, and all we ask for is a fair shake. That's all we could ask for. You know, the referee, we like him. We both sides like him. He's a professional referee. Judges, we decided that the judges were okay, and we'll deal what we have to deal with. I think could there be a bad decision? Seeing that one guy's American and a lot more popular than the other, it could happen, but I trust Vegas enough to have a fair fight.
How has Victor Postal, you know, obviously he's increased his brand name recognition with that victory over Lucas Matisse, which was so great. But how has he taken that confidence into this gym, into this ring, and gotten better? What are the strides he's making?
Yeah, his work ethic is. It's always been really, really good. He's a little extra he's doing, a little little more. He knows that this is the biggest fight of his life right now, and that he's gonna have to really perform in this one. And he knows that. And the thing is, but he's ready for this too.
He felt the same way against Conan and Matisse too, right?
Oh, Matisse, yeah, but now now since he had a win there and a real convincing win and so forth, I think he has a little more confidence in himself. So I think he is a little bit better because of that win. Yes.
Thank you, Freddie.
Freddie, I don't know if you spoke about this already, but how do you feel about Triple G fighting Kell Brook?
I've never seen Kell Brook fight. I've read about him a lot. So he's a real strong kid and all that. But he's just not big enough to beat the best pound for pound fighter in the world today, in my opinion.
Were you taken aback by the news that maybe he was going to be fighting, or what was your response?
Well, I usually would hear it before it's on the news, but being a senator is different from a congressman. The thing is, will they give him time off to get ready for another fight? I think yes, because that's, his country loves that. And it's good for his country. So, but I think it will happen if he wants to. And who and when and where, I don't know yet.
He's ready to go. In his latest statement, he said he will have to train completely in the Philippines. Maybe just do the weeks before fight, he can fight. Are you ready to stay out there for 6 to 8 weeks?
I've done that many times. It's nothing new. Me and Marvin will both go there.
Vacation time?
No vacation, believe me. Mindanao is not a vacation, okay? Mindanao sometimes is
Some little world. How about Danny Garcia? I know you've always liked Danny Garcia. Manny, what do you think? Here's another name that would happen. What do you think of him?
I love that fight.
Is that still one of those fights that you think Manny would be a great one for Manny?
You know what? No, I don't really care who they pick. I just give me time to get them to train the bird, and I have no problem.
Yeah, it's like he never retired if he fights in October.
Is there a fighter for you that, obviously outside of your gym, that you're just like, you love to watch? It's kind of like can't miss TV for you?
I won't say can't miss TV yet, but I do like the heavyweight from England a little bit.
Joshua?
Joshua. I think in another year's time he'll be the best heavyweight in the world. I think he's developing very well and getting better and better as his fights go on. But there's a couple other names out there. There's a guy from New Zealand that's supposed to be pretty good. He's supposed to be like one of the best guys out there. It's just unfortunate just brought his fighter as an opponent for that guy to New Zealand. Just wasn't too confident in going. Tyson Fury, he's an awkward guy. I know that, but he doesn't sing that well. But
How do you see that rematch going between him and Klitschko?
Klitschko's a much better fighter than he showed in that fight, but you know what? It might be over. He is getting old.
Freddie, what's the status with GSP? I know he was here yesterday training with you.
2 days ago.
2 days ago, I'm sorry.
So
And
he's negotiating with he was negotiating with the Raiders brothers, but I heard rumor that the company just got sold and bought by Ari Emanuel or maybe more than one person is involved. Is what I heard, but I don't know exactly who owns UFC right now. But he'll negotiate with somebody, I'm sure, because he looked very good in training, did really well. But the thing is, there's no names out there yet. We haven't picked anyone, or we don't have a favorite at this point.
They mentioned if he does come back, it'll be against Michael Bisping, who just won the title. Do you like that fight?
Yeah, I do like that fight, but Bisping said no.
Really? He said no?
Because he felt
I don't know.
bad?
I'm not part of the. I hear things. I know that fight's not gonna happen.
Is it unfortunate because it looks like it's stylistically it'll be a great fight because he's
I
a
think so too, but UFC doesn't.
Is there someone that you think GSP should go after?
I like that fight. I mean, I really did, but the thing is, I don't really follow MMA that is as close as most people. So, I mean, I do train people in the sport and so forth, but I don't follow it. But I did see the girl fight last week. I liked her. She was mean.
the Brazilian chick that won the title.
You want to be tape?
That girl, she comes to fight, right? She might put a whole new name on this girl fighting. Ronda Rousey and those girls better watch out.
Yeah, they're
I
not.
think it might be a new girl on the block.
How do you like her stylistically against Holly Holm or Ronda Rousey?
I like her as well. But maybe her and Cyborg, right?
That'll be a great fight.
Great fight. Yeah.
Should be next.
Thank you, Freddie.
You jump in?